We were not anticipating a rescue, Lester.
No, we had promised to take a break because our plates are full.
I smell things.
You want to come down? You want to come down?
I smell him. They're all like, we know that stall. We know that smell of the stall.
I have an idea for a name. Oops, we did it again. He played with our hearts. Yeah, he did. He played with our hearts by touching your hand.
He did. He reached out and touched me. And then he looked at me with his two-tone eyes and his sweet little soul, and he was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Just help me. We didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. But he let me brush him. He let me love him, and
Yeah, all the time that I'm sitting there feeding all the animals, I'm going around, my mind is saying, I better hurry. If I don't, you're going to fall in love with this darn dog. A dog that we had to trap because he was coming up around our chicken area.
it's not his fault. It's not his fault. That's the hardest part about all of this, is that it is not the dog's fault. Because what I would suspect is he's pretty young, and he was bought as a puppy, and as he got into the puppy stage where it wasn't so cute and cuddly, but it was a little bit destructive, or whatever the case is.
It cost more to feed. They didn't want to spend the money to get him neutered, so he began to roam around.
Yeah. And then you have that.
Yeah.
So
I have an idea for a name. Bond.
like James Bond.
We said it at the same time. You get to make a pinky promise or a pinky wish or something. Yeah, Bond. James Bond.
What do you think about that?
You like that name?
You like that, Bond?
James Bond?
He doesn't look so excited. He looks pretty scared, to be honest with you. And the time that we spent together so far, he touched me again. I stopped brushing him.
We call him Bond because y'all, that touch was the Bond.
It's true.
The James Bond.
Well,
And he is a handsome devil.
He is a handsome little devil. So what we'll do is it's Sunday, so we'll get a vet appointment.
Question of the day. Who was the most handsome of all the characters who played James Bond? Who was the most handsome James Bond?
I think it's this guy right here. That's what I think. So what we'll do is get a vet appointment, get him microchipped first and foremost.
Not get him microchip. Check him for microchips.
Yeah, sorry. Get him scanned for microchip. We have a scanner at home, I think. So I'll try that, but I don't know how to look anything up if it does register that he has one. And then we will get him flea treated, get him a bath, groomed, and checked for everything else, and kind of start there. But we were not anticipating a rescue, Lester.
No, we had promised to take a break because our plates are full. We have baby goats, we have baby calves, we have a whole lot going on. We have a drought, we have no grass, we have a new horse. We have so much that we're trying to figure out and get our schedule worked out and stuff. And
life's busy.
Yes,
full.
And it was very hard to rehome.
Yes, very hard.
Some of the other 5 dogs that we did move along to new homes.
Sometimes we don't pick, though, Lester. Sometimes we don't get to pick the timing.
No.
We don't get to pick the circumstance. It just...
No, we didn't go looking for him. He came looking for us. Or a free meal in a chicken or turkey dinner.
And then he turned out to be super sweet. And, well, he's currently headed back to Longhorn Lester's, where he's going to spend some time in the nursery.
Bathroom nursery.
/ holding tank.
So you should remind folks that we will get his vet visit first appointment we can.
Yeah.
He will not spend time alone with our little goats or our little calves. All of our dogs are fully vaccinated.
Fully vaccinated and
all
fixed.
That. Yeah.
And, yeah, so there's not, over half of our dogs have been street dogs. So it's not like this is new to us or foreign territory. And believe it or not, the rest of our dogs are very welcoming to newcomers. And, well, James Bond here is headed in the right direction, I think. Wait, what?
Bond.
Oh.
James Bond.
Okay, ready? Let's try that one more time.
Bond.
James
Bond. Yeah.
All right, we're taking him home, and more to come.
He's a good boy. His name is Bond. James Bond.
She's like, oh, I smell things.
You want to
like,
come down? You want to come down?
I smell him. They're all like, we know that stall. We know that smell of the stall.
Yeah. Those who've been stalled know the smell. You want to come down, Bond? Come on, James Bond.
Come on, baby. They're like, okay, cool, new guy. What do you think about him, Sade?
You want to come down? You know
He's so scared.
Do you know her from the street? He goes, oh, no. You again? I thought I'd had enough of you.
Come on, sweet boy. Come on, buddy. Come on, Bond. Come on, Bond. James Bond. Oh, Sadie. Sadie's like, come on, come play with us. I'll show you around. Oh, sweet guy.
Want me to help you?
He has giant paws.
We're going to love Sadie. We're going to love him. Be sweet.
She's like, let me smell him. Let me smell all of his parts. Let me see what he's got going on here. It's okay. He's terrified.
Yeah.
Car ride was rough. Now there's a really big girl that's trying to sniff his man parts, and he doesn't know the half of it, that this is only like 2/7. It's like, where am I? He's looking over his shoulder at her like, what does she want with me? What is she gonna do? It is impressive, though, the demeanor of our dogs to a brand new dog coming here. I guess it's just so many times that it's happened.
Yeah. Yeah.
And because they were once in that position, too, I guess. Besides Trixie. Poor Trixie. Her little back leg. She's been running hard again today, I guess. She's having a flare. Dude. Been holding
it for a while.
Yeah. Poor guy. Okay. 1 and 2 troublemakers are here, but keep in mind, they both have been a part of all of the rescues, and they both came from the streets themselves. So it's very important. And yes, I have taken Bond off of the leash. It's very important that they have their space and time to be able to have this interaction. Stella is smelling where he leaked. We'll just call it leaked. He's a boy. He's definitely a boy. Sadie's like, yeah, we're cool. It's fine. But he does not walk on a leash very well. And here's something weird. I have a feeling he's actually deaf. When I whistle, when I clap, anything like that, like, he is not responsive, reactive in any way. I have to get down in his face or stomp. So I could be wrong, but oh boy, he's definitely a boy. So he's like, listen, I'm bigger than you, dude. So no matter what, you're gonna do what I say. And she's letting him know that. Now, these two are just smelling where he's been. They walked up to him, they greeted him, and they moved on to what exactly is he doing here. What do you think, Christmas? What do you think? You approve? He's okay? You think it's okay? All right. Oh boy, we got cows yelling because they're hungry. All right. I'm gonna pay very close attention here. I need to go in and make bottles, but until I can make sure that he's being watched or on a leash and held right now or put into the bathroom, I need to be sure that he's just under supervision, because we don't know. Our dogs aren't gonna let him do anything out of line, but at the same time, like, you just don't know. Well, gang's all here. Stella is telling Fiona, like, hey, it's cool. Everybody's okay. Millie is the biggest skeptic so far. But what's neat is our 3 great protectors are out here greeting him and smelling him, giving him the full inspection. and they're bigger than him, so that makes them feel better and not as threatened. You know, when Sadie came here, Fiona had the hardest struggle, and it was because it was the first dog that was ever bigger than her. That was my take, anyway. And now they're great friends, and they love to play together. Okay, he passed inspection. He passed inspection. Stella is going to go ahead and give him the Stella stare. That's right, Sadie. Protect our home. Stella's giving him the old Stella stare, and is going to let him know what he can and can't do here. And I think we're okay. This is good news. What do you think? He's going to be okay? Yeah, he's a good guy? Well, Sadie's letting everybody know that nobody else is coming over. This is it. No one else is welcome. I guess this evens us out to 8 for now. Vet visit tomorrow.